guys, it's Melanie. I think it's Wednesday that this is going up. Happy Wednesday. I am joined today by my exercise ball that I sit on when I record. I have tried putting it in different parts of the room and it just keeps rolling back to me. We're gonna leave it right here. I have home fragrance empties to share with you guys, and I'm particularly excited about this empties because this sort of finishes out my summer burning. I have been in fall candle and wax melt mode now for a few weeks. I love fall, you guys know this. If you are new to my channel and you are not aware, I love fall. I'm one of those people. I hate the summer. I think it's totally unnecessary. It's too hot, it's gross out, there are bugs, it's hot, there's too much sun, there's not enough rain. It's a gross time of year. But fall I love. I live in Oregon, so I love rain. I love how green it is here when it's not summer. It gets pretty brown during the summer. So anyway, I am ready for all things fall, and end of August means we're there. So, all right, I have things to share with you guys. I will try to give you some quick reviews. If anything is readily available, I'll try to remember to link it down below. So I'm gonna dive into it. I'm just gonna grab, so it's gonna be a mix of a lot of things. Got quite a bit of Scentsy this month. Spiced pear. Do I have one of these or two? I think there's only one. All right, spiced pear. So this was from the Bring Back My Bar this last go around. I think I have one more of these. It's really nice. It's not so much spiced as it is like fresh, sweet, almost slightly perfumey pear, if that makes sense. I don't think this is entirely gourmand to my nose. It's really nice. I feel a little bad even sharing my thoughts on it because it was Bring Back My Bar, so you can't get it now unless you put it in your Scentsy Club subscription. I did not. It was not good enough for that, but honestly, I really like this a lot. If this came back again and Bring Back My Bar, I would absolutely purchase a few more. But I thought it was just nice, you know, not a love, but really nice, very enjoyable. Not entirely what I expected. I expected a little bit more fall. You know, maybe some like nutmeg, perhaps a hint of cinnamon, something like that, you know. Aloe water and cucumber, a favorite. You can still get this from Scentsy, I believe. It's really nice, you guys. It's very fresh, very clean. You can smell that cucumber note very distinctly. The aloe note comes off as almost like a spa type scent, just very relaxing. Almost slightly herbal in a way. This is lovely for the bathroom. If you're looking for a nice clean bathroom scent, this is it. Cherry almond pie, very lovely. Again, Bring Back My Bar, so you can't get it now. Definite cherry note. Artificial cherry. Almost like Jolly Rancher cherry, that type of cherry smell. The almond note smells just like ground almond meal. And I wouldn't say there's any like pie note. I don't pick up like a crust note from this. It's more like almond meal and like a candied cherry scent. It was nice. Not one that I put in Bring Back My Bar because it just wasn't that good for me. Watermelon Patch. This is one that I was a little disappointed in. It's again a Bring Back My Bar. It smells very artificial watermelon. Like watermelon Jolly Rancher, but even faker. I feel like this would be nice if there was a little bit more of like the watermelon rind type of scent, but it's just a very sweet, saturated, cloying, candied watermelon. It was okay. I mean, I didn't mind it when it was melting, but it's nothing that I would repurchase. Even if it came back and Bring Back My Bar, I'd be like, meh, no, I'm good. I've tried it. All right, we have two sweet plum pastries. No, we have one. Sorry, one sweet plum pastry. This was a Bring Back My Bar, and I used to have it in my Scentsy Club subscription, but I recently took it out because I have so many backups of this, and I just kept getting them every time that I was getting my club subscription, and I just have too much, and I had to stop. And I know, that's crazy, but I had to. I'm sure it'll come back again at some point because so many people love this. It's so good. It's really, really good. Huckleberry Sage, Bring Back My Bar. This one is in my Scentsy Club subscription because I love this one at Christmas. But it's also actually appropriate during other times of the year. It does have a true sage note. There is that herbal sage note to this. And the huckleberry is very sweet. It's an interesting contrast of herbal and sweetness together that just kind of works. If you can ever get your hands on this, you should. I'm getting little wax pieces all over my dress. Shimmer. Shimmer's very nice. It smells like some sweet, almost cloying like body spray that you would find at Victoria's Secret. There's nothing like overly like distinguishable about this. Like it's not like candy, but it's a little bit floral, but just really, really saccharine sweet. But I like it. I like this one for my bedroom a lot. I think it's kind of fun in there. Winter Candy Apple. Okay, this one had massive throw. It was very good. It does not smell like something that I would burn during the holidays or the winter at all. It was perfect for summer. There is an apple note in here. It's more of like a Fuji apple. It's sweet, but not crazy sweet. I mean, yeah, it's pretty sweet. That candy note is just kind of generic. It's just like sugary, almost like cotton candy type. Yeah, it's very sweet. I thought it was nice. I guess I am, oh, look who got a hold of this. Thankfully it was empty. This is Cutie Pie Cupcake, and by look who got a hold of this, I mean Penny the pug. This was nice. This is a citrus and cupcake scent. It's really actually nice. The citrus that I get is maybe like a mix of orange and lemon. And then there's a true cupcake note in here, like white cupcake batter or cake batter, it could be cake. But this was really nice. I didn't put it in my subscription and I didn't get multiples of it, but I kind of wish that I would have because it was really lovely. All right, I think that's it on wax melts, so let's get started on candles. All right, I'm gonna disappoint you guys. If you missed the in-depth reviews, I'll try to remember to link them down below. My Yankee candles didn't perform the way I expected, so I am personally disappointed, but I do think Yankee is making some improvements, but for me personally, I'm done with the candles. I will continue with the melt cups, and yeah, that'll probably be it for me with Yankee is melt cups, which is fine because I think they'll be perfectly lovely. I actually haven't started melting with the melt cups yet, but I'm gonna be putting my fall warmers out after the second week of September. We're having some painting done. It's gonna be a little bit of a disaster for the first couple weeks here, but once that's all done, I'm gonna switch everything over to my fall decor. But blackberry tea. This has no scent left in it because I put it in the candle crock after it got to this point. This smelled more like grape to me than anything else. There was a slight tea note to it, and I could see where there is some blackberry in there, but it was more like a grape Kool-Aid type of scent to me than anything else. I didn't love this. So, and the throw and the strength were not great. Cider House. Okay, another one that ended up in the crock. You can see here. This has no scent left in it, but it's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I will pick up more of this in the melt cup format, but the strength and the throw of the candle wasn't there for me. So, and ooh, we're good. Didn't break. And to round off my Yankee Candle disappointment of August 2019, banana nut bread. This was a returning classic. I put it in the candle crock. There's not much left in here. You can see that the wax kind of, it changes the texture of the wax. This is the most delicious banana bread scent. It was the exact same banana bread scent as the Scentsy banana nut bread. So I loved it. But yeah, no strength, no throw really. So I don't know, I'm so bummed. I was hoping Yankee was gonna make a comeback for me, but they haven't done it for me yet. Let's talk about Lemonade from Homeworks. Finish this up. This did live in my backyard because I didn't love the lemonade scent. And so it was great outside. The wax did get a little gross. There are some bugs in here because I had it in the backyard. It actually threw really good outside, which is kind of crazy. This smells like Country Time powdered lemonade to me. It just wasn't what I really wanted it to be. I was hoping for like fresh squeezed lemonade with like lots of sugar, but that just smelled very artificial to me. Apricot cobbler. Enjoyed this a lot. Really good burn in terms of not really a whole lot of sooting or anything like that. Burned down to the wick clips on this one. I can see them on the side there. A lot of people didn't like apricot cobbler though. They said it smelled like ashtray. I didn't get ashtray from this, but I also wouldn't purchase more of it because the only place that you can get it is HSN, and I'm not buying from HSN anymore. Those guys suck. Coconut macaroon from Bath & Body Works. Okay, this was really lovely, but I don't know what happened to the last few burns, but this thing kept extinguishing itself even though it had long wicks. It was the weirdest thing. And I don't have drafts in my house, especially where this was placed in the kitchen. There's not a single vent around. All the vents are on the floor, and this was up on the counter, and like I didn't have a fan going or anything like that. And it kept going out, and so it did this weird tunneling thing, but I really enjoyed this. I actually think that I might grab 1 or 2 more, maybe. I don't need any more. I'm not going to. I'm not going to do it. But it was really nice. If you can get your hands on this, I would suggest checking it out. I did do an in-depth review of it if you'd like to check that out. Back to Homeworks. Spun Vanilla Sugar. This popped up for a hot second on the Ulta website and then disappeared. Spun Vanilla Sugar is a very sweet, sugary, like burnt sugar, like caramel type scent. This one burned all the way down to the wick clips. There was a little bit of sooting with this one, but it was soot that like seemed to fall back into the wax and then like pushed itself to the side, if that makes sense. It was kind of interesting. By the way, I've been burning the new Homeworks candles. The wicks are very good. Whatever wicks he switched out, they're doing great. So this weekend I will have 2 of the reviews ready to go for you guys of the new candles, possibly 3, although the 3rd one might be next week. Had a problem here in that I lost a wick in my berry trifle from this year. I lost a wick, and then the other half of the candle burned down to the wick clips. Here's the thing, I love berry trifle. I hope he brings it back, but the wicks on this one were not super great towards the last half. So yeah, I'm not gonna lament about it too much because I know that the wicks that I'm seeing now for this fall are different and the burns are really, really good. So disappointing, and I do still have a couple more of these. I did cancel my order for additional ones after they went on sale, but luckily they hadn't shipped because QVC doesn't ship Homeworks candles during the summer, so I just canceled it because I was like, I don't know that I want a bunch more, even though I really love the scent. I still have some 3 wicks left anyway. All right, here we have Sugar Snickerdoodle. Oh, so good. Not much left in this. I did blow it out towards the end because I noticed a little bit of like little plumes coming up. You know how Bath & Body Works candles will do that. So I just put it in the candle crock, and then when I got it out, I was carrying it upstairs and was kind of swirling it around a little bit. It hadn't completely solidified, so it has these kind of cool ripples in it. I think it looks really cool. Anyway, not much scent left in this, but Sugared Snickerdoodle is absolutely delightful. It smells exactly like a Snickerdoodle cookie. So good. Warm apple pie. Okay, there's obviously wax left in here. I ended up putting this in my candle crock because it got kind of light towards the middle part. It wasn't terrible for the first half of the burn, but the middle part, I started struggling smelling it as well. So I put it in the crock. It did great in there, smelled it for a full week, and it's delicious. It's one of the best like apple pie scents that I think that I've smelled. But yeah, the performance got a little iffy towards the middle, so that was disappointing. This, I'm disappointed in myself for not catching this before it started sooting so bad, but this is Raspberry Peach Macaron from Bath & Body Works. back when it first came out and they had the mason jars. So I still have several of these. I'm trying desperately to get through them. I also have wallflowers going in the house. I've been throwing the little tabs away, but I thought I'd report back on blueberry pie, which is delightful, really nice. I'm sort of getting back into the wallflowers, but only mostly in the downstairs of my house. I think they're a great way to provide some fragrance just on a constant basis without having to have a candle lit, but I am also leery of them. I make sure that I replace my warmers every couple of years. I do know that there is a hazard of them catching fire, but I think a lot of that has to do with not replacing your warmers on a regular basis. They're not meant to last 10 or 15 years, you know? So anyway, I have not had any issues with mine at all, so I'm still comfortable using them, but I'm also, you know, I keep an eye on them very closely and I inspect them every single time that I change the bulbs out, and if they look good and I can tell that they're still in good working order, I keep them. But at usually the 2-year mark, I chuck them and I get new ones. Anyway, blueberry pie is delicious. Also strawberry shortcake I've had going, and then the berry waffle cone performed pretty good. I would say the last quarter of the oil that's left in the bottom, they definitely futz out a little bit at that point, but I don't know. People that come into the house can still smell them, which is kind of the reason that I have them. More so than for me to smell, if that makes sense, because I become a little nose blind to them after a while, but as long as people come in and smell something delicious like blueberry pie or strawberry shortcake and not pug, we're good. So, and one last candle. I can't forget this one. You guys, I've fallen in love with leaves again. I just finished this, I think it was yesterday, so I need to get another one. This burned perfectly the whole way down. There is a little mark here, some darkness, but that is because I was holding my lighter there when I was lighting the flames or the wicks a couple times, and I made that little mark there, but this was perfect. It's a really intense scent. But in this house, because it's much larger, it disperses, I feel like, a little bit more evenly, and it's not as cloying and oppressive as it was in my old house. There, I could only leave it lit for about 20 minutes. Here, I mean, I burn this sometimes for like 4 or 5 hours. You're not supposed to burn Bath & Body Works candles that long, but I was just loving it. It was just the right amount of fragrance, and it just, to me, kind of signals the beginning of fall. And I've been waiting for that. So I also love the lids. I think I'll definitely keep these for sure. I love these lids that have the little acorns on them that have the brushed sort of champagne gold. So I'll be keeping those for sure. But yeah, that's it. That's what I finished. Quite a bit. I'm excited to decorate for fall. I'm excited to continue to burn fall candles. I still have I've got one more new Bath & Body Works candles, Perfect Autumn. I need to burn that one. And then I've started doing some classics, like Bath & Body Works classics reviews. So I'm kind of lighting up the things that I used to love and kind of redoing my reviews on them, because I do think your nose changes, and sometimes you pick up on different notes, and sometimes something that you used to love you don't love anymore, or vice versa. And I think it's kind of interesting to go through that process, especially when someone has had a huge collection for quite a while. So I'll be continuing to do those throughout the fall as well, because I have quite a few Bath & Body Works candles for fall. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and I'll see you tomorrow for my August beauty empties. There's got a whole bag of stuff right there. So I am ready to share that with you guys as well. So have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.